Alrighty, you guys. Sorry if it sounds echoey. I'm in my garage. It's windy outside. But ordered me a horn off of eBay. My old one finally took a dump, so it's time to replace it. So this is a GM horn. I think it's for Silverado or early 2000s Silverado, somewhere in there. Anyway, it's GM. You know, they're all compatible with each other. So I also got the connector that's made for it, so we can go ahead and do this the right way. I ordered some more wire too, so I'm gonna put that on. I think I'm gonna splice into my old wiring harness. So on the stock XJs, you have one horn here, and you got one on the adjacent side. Here's the wire to the other one, I believe. Yeah, that's the wire to it. So I'm not sure if I'm gonna use both wires again, just splice it together and then run the power to this connector, or if I'm just gonna splice off of one wire. I mean, I got enough wire to splice them both. Not sure if it's necessary. I might go ahead and do it anyway, just to, you know, make sure it's complete instead of having to cap off the old wire. So kind of curious to see how it sounds. It's a GM horn, so hopefully it'll sound manly enough. I had a Cadillac horn on here before, actually. I have 4 of them, and 2 of them quit working, but they're on their way out anyway. So another thing, I need to figure out where I'm gonna mount this. I'm thinking I'm just gonna mount it in the middle, right here, where this front cross member is. As you can see, there's holes all in it, so that'd be a perfect spot for putting a bolt through. See if I can get these horns to fit. Probably won't fit in here. Probably do it on this back side here. I'm just gonna aim the horns down. I think that would be the best way to go. Get them mocked up. Just probably gonna sit something like that. Just gonna repurpose one of these holes up here and just put a bolt through it. But I think that'll work out perfectly. So you can see if I can get it mounted up and then run the wiring. And I don't have wire loom. I got to order some because no one has the size I need. Tell you what, stuff's getting hard to find. So I gotta run this connector too. So I'll get back with you guys here shortly. All right, I'm gonna pop the hood and give us some more working room. I'm gonna try to remember to give you guys a description of these items. I'm sure a lot of you guys are gonna be asking for them in the comments, but it is eBay, so no promises. All right, pop this hood. It's getting hot in this garage. All right, so I've been doing some digging around in my bolt pile. I found this. Seems long enough, so we'll go ahead and give that a try. And just to prove to you guys that this is the right connector. And it locks, so that's nice. So let's go ahead and get her installed. Cold front's coming in. Still hot though down here in Georgia, middle of October. All right, hope I can find what I need in here. Aha, there you are. All right, mission accomplished. All right, I think I have you guys positioned properly. I went ahead and decided to get the light. Not sure how much help that's doing for you guys, but just kind of get a rough idea where I'm gonna mount this thing. I'm thinking, I guess wherever the bolt goes through. Let's see here. Bolt go through there. Oh, it does fit through that hole. All right. There's also one over there. Might hit the steering box. I think I'm just gonna stick with this hole right here. It's the perfect size. So go ahead and get the horn mocked up. Seems like a good spot. I gotta move this, it's in my way. through there, like that. Hold her in place. Get your nut. This is a nylon nut, so I don't need a lock washer. And it is a 7/16, the one I'm using. Who uses standard anymore? Gee whiz. Alright, got that somewhat snug, but still loose enough to where I can make some adjustments. Keep in mind, make sure the open end of the horn faces down for two reasons. A, the sound will be better, and B, water won't get inside of here and short your horn out or fuse or whatever else. I made that mistake before, so just making sure you guys won't. So that's about where I want it. Just gonna tighten her up just slightly. Don't be too tight. Whoops. All right. I think that's good. All right, so I'm just gonna check one more thing. I'm pretty sure this horn wire is the power wire, but some of them is actually the ground wire that gets sent from the clock spring over to the horn. That's what completes the circuit. But I'm just gonna double check. I got the negative lead on the negative terminal of the battery, and that'll show me which polarity this one is. So just stick it in there like that. And then I'm gonna go push the horn real quick and see if that works. And since this is hooked up to the ground side of the battery, that light should come on with its power. So there you have it. That's power, so that's good. Okay, so I've been doing a little bit of research and watched a couple videos. So I'm assuming this is the ground wire because I was going off of the stock harness. This is for 2014 to 2017 model. And I was looking at similar connectors based off of this type, and it showed the black wire was towards this locking piece. So which leads me to believe that this right here is in fact the ground wire. But only one way to find out, so let's go ahead and hook it up and we're gonna see if it works. Now you could just hardwire this straight to the battery, and you could do that. I might end up doing that just before I get too deep into this project. But I'm gonna get the wiring harness all connected and we'll go from there. Okay, so I'm gonna feed it through the bottom side because this connector's too fat to fit through the nooks and crannies. So my goal is to get it through there, right behind the radiator or in front of it. There's a gap on both sides. It really doesn't matter as long as you can get the wires through. There we go. Now would be a good time to hook up your connector, just to kind of see where that lays. And pull this through all the way, like so. And if you can, aim this wire up towards the battery. You can see that little open hole right there. That's where you want to feed your wire through. And hope and pray without cutting your hand up. Grab it, and then pull it up through, like so. Just like that. All right, go ahead and lay the ground wire somewhere. And then as far as the power wire goes, I got some extra here. This is an old wire, so I might cut this down some, just kind of give me some fresh wire to work with. Cut this back a little bit too. So do as carefully as possible. It's okay to have a little bit extra. We can always zip tie it later. I feel comfortable doing it right about here. And then I'll cut this one right about, take this tape off. Maybe right about, say, here. All right. Go ahead and strip your wire. Go ahead and strip this one too. All right. That should do her. Let that cool down for a bit. All right, got it all taped up. Just tuck her down in there out of the way. Seems legit. Alright, so this is metric, so that's probably a 10. Alright, here goes nothing. Damn, it's loud. Sounds good though, I love that. Can't go wrong with GM, that's for sure. So, there you have it guys. That's how you install a horn on a Jeep Cherokee, even though it's not made to go on here. Alright, I wasn't gonna film this part, but why not? Got me some wire loom. Comes in a pack, 10 feet, 3/8 or 1/2. So just go ahead, start feeding it down, like so. All right, go ahead and find a good spot where you want to cut it. Let's see, right about there. Go. And tuck it back away nicely. I recommend you tape off the end here so it doesn't come apart on you. All right. In case you guys are wondering what I did with the other wire, I just went ahead, took the wire, cut the connector off, folded the wire over, and I tucked it back in the loom so it looks like this, but the wire's still in there. So I just tucked it away nicely. Hopefully to forget about it and never see it again. As far as under here goes, everything's all nice and tucked away. Wire loom's all protected. Zip ties are your friend when it comes to stuff like this. I think we can call this project finished. Thanks for watching.